And now for a quick weekday breakfast. In case you're wondering what I've been up to on some weekdays, my first weekday morning here in Geneva, and I'm gonna call it a relaxing day, you know. Did a lot of moving around yesterday, feeling it in the legs. I got to work in a bit, so I'm just going out to grab a bite around the corner. I've got some beautiful mountain views, soft mountain views behind me. Maybe I'll give you a better shot of those. And I'm just gonna grab whatever is close. It seems like there's only really Migros and a co-op, so I may end up doing that. It's nothing crazy. Went to that bakery a few other times in Zurich just for mornings before work and that kind of thing. And we'll see if it's anything particularly tasty. But I just wanted to give you that weekday update. Here is, in the distance, one of those beautiful mountain views as I'm walking to the grocery store. And I feel like that's what it's all about here, is these beautiful views all around us. And in case you were interested, here is my loadout from the co-op. You've got this nice baguette sandwich, it's about $9. Trying this pumpkin spice coffee, it's only $1.50. And bucks, by the way, are francs in this case. Sausage rolls, like $2, $2.50. This was like $4. Cheeseburger. Funnily enough, I think it's just gonna be cheese in there. We'll find out. And a couple of bread rolls, all around $1 to $2. So that's our foods for this morning before work. And probably during work. That's like today's food, pretty much. All right, y'all, for breakfast time today, it's the white chocolate mocha. I got the 3-pack because they were doing a sale on the Starbucks. A rustic croissant, Bertram muesli, and this little cheese sandwich here, which looked pretty good. We'll see how it is. I did like that pastrami sandwich the other day, by the way. It was one of the more expensive items, I think, but certainly nice flavors to it. All kinds of delicious flavoring, so I can see why it's a good option for takeaway at the grocery. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you are having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today. We've had some rest time in Geneva, and now I'm going to try to get out to see a little bit of sights before work this morning. Not a weekend day yet, but time to hopefully grab a bus to grab some breakfast, maybe see a cathedral or some of the old town before we come back for work later this afternoon. Let's get to it. And we have arrived closer to Old Town and towards our stop today. Seems like a lot of construction going on here. Not quite as clean as, maybe Zurich, but still nice to be able to check this one out and see the sights out here. Today, checking out a place called Ham Quotidian here. I think they have in the US too. I don't know if it's the same. Let's take a look. All right, take a look this morning at the Bertram muesli for breakfast. I'm gonna have a ham and cheese croissant in a minute as well. It does seem actually pretty decently expensive here too for some of their different menu items, but we shall see how this one goes. And they only have it in French, so I had to translate on the phone. I want to try ham and cheese croissant. I figured this might be a nice add-on with it. We shall see. And here is your ham and cheese croissant. A little croissant there to go with your muesli. So it'll be a nice little starter breakfast this morning, if you will. And we shall see. Sit down for a first meal in the area. Why not? So, not a bad Bertram muesli. Probably one of the better ones. I'm going to give it second place after that little bakery by my last Airbnb. And this is interesting. The cheese is kind of cold in there. It's not bad. And it's also, what is this? There's so much cheese out here. It's just like all Swiss cheese, right? It's like stinky and hard and stuff. And so it's not my go-to, but it's okay. So, breakfast was not bad. Here's a bit of our street view as we walk along to get to this cathedral. It's a little bit complicated in terms of directions, and the car is going to be a little bit tricky too, but we figured it out. Some really interesting wall art and decorations out here, but not really sure where some of these paths are taking us. I'm following the GPS, but it's back streets. What can I say? Take a look at this. Welcome to Rome. Geneva, the Protestant Rome. 5 centuries of history in one museum. Not quite sure what the entrance is. There's the exterior. I think I'll walk around to the left there. Good news is I'm not the only one a bit confused out here. We'll see if there's an entrance on this side. Also seems like there's the history museum, but not quite sure where the entrance is for that one either. See what we can figure out. This is all walls and no entrance. I'm not sure if that's an entrance. I feel like you put some signs up. So we're gonna take the loop, see what happens. All right, y'all, this looks grand enough to be an entrance, so we'll give this one a shot here. really, really nice to see here the cathedral today. It was a beautiful one. I've already forgotten the name, but I will look it up. It looks like St. Peter's Cathedral. It's right there on that sign. Absolutely nice one. Really enjoyed the variety of stained glass windows. There were so many of them. So many different styles, levels of them, like 3 levels of stained glass window. You had some beautiful 15th century choir stalls, I believe. Some really nice architecture in there. Always enjoy taking a good look at a nice cathedral. Now I'm going to see if we can find that museum right in the area, the Museum of the Reformation, which we saw the signs for. And maybe this is it right here. All right, found the Museum of the Reformation here. She told me it takes about an hour and a half, and there's an entrance fee of like 13 francs. So I'm thinking I can come back on a day when I have some more time to enjoy it all, because I don't have that much time today. And my Airbnb host also recommended Carouge. This is a different neighborhood, a part of town. So we'll see if we can squeeze that in here today for a quick stop off before I make my way back. So here we are in Carouge, and I'm not really seeing what there is to see. Rode a couple of bus stops into here. Bus was quite crowded. Yeah, not really sure what the sights are. I'm gonna look at maybe the theater, things like that, and then might call it. So, I do have to say that was easy. Here's the theater de Carouge, and it's pretty normal looking theater. Nothing too thrilling to see here. Nice to see foliage in the nature, maybe some of these classic older buildings with the pastel colors. But yeah, you know, just checking out different parts of town. I don't feel like you're missing much though if you missed this one. Check out this cute little trolley car zooming by, and that beautiful waterway. As we are waiting for the bus here, I grabbed some food from Co-op City here. It's a massive store. They have clothes and everything. I got a little pizza in there and a few other things I'll try to show you later if I can. There's the pizza before I eat it. Here it is again. One more look for you. Pretty good size in the hot food section, like $3, so not bad for the pizzas.
De la Fontenette, la ligne 7 circule uniquement entre Lignantoux.
And making my way back now with my food items for later in the day, for work and all that jazz. I got a couple of different things, arancini and some fish tenders type. Nothing all that exciting, but I can maybe show you those later. And I was thinking about, Geneva. I haven't really been super excited about anything here yet. So I'm like, well, should I see some more of Switzerland? And I do have some day passes for that. But I'm thinking about those weekend days too, right? And am I going to want to spend as much time as I'm spending here before we make our way onwards? And this is the last big stop of the trip. So we shall see how things shake out. But that is the update. All right, here's the rest of the food. The fish nuggets, the arancini, as described, and the cold coffee here. So it's what, like $6, $7, and $1.50. And these are francs, not US dollars. And one more relaxing weekday breakfast. I love this pumpkin spice coffee, even more than Starbucks stuff. This stuff is actually better, so I'm getting that. I'm trying a, like a smoothie, breakfast protein drink, and OJ, so it's a liquid breakfast, and then I got some pastries for whenever. Thanks so much for helping me make today and every day an amazing day. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, because you know you liked it. Subscribe for more, because there's more fun coming your way. And I'm really excited, actually, for the adventure back. In case you haven't guessed what I'm doing to get back, feel free to take a guess in the comments. Until next time, play on.